Good morning. The graduates are about to enter. Please take your seats. Please clear the hallway so they can come through.
Oh, good. You read it. Good. Congratulations to the class of 2018. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem, and our alma mater.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. At this moment, we'll hear some welcoming remarks from our class president, Gabby Nolan.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, administration, faculty, Board of Education, parents, friends, family, alumni, and graduates. I welcome you all to Liberty High School's commencement ceremony for the class of 2018. As someone who has been attending these ceremonies since I couldn't tell you when. It's hard to believe I'm standing here and welcoming you all to my own graduation ceremony. Time sure does fly when you're stressed out. Our years of school have been a roller coaster filled with highs and lows and with multiple trials and tribulations, thus fitting Charles Dickens' classic opening. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light. It was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope. When it was winter of darkness. Nowhere was this age of darkness more felt when one of our classmates left us too early. But despite this horrible reality that was shoved against us, we graduate today with her in our hearts and all the world before us. We conquered the odds that pushed against us, whether these challenges were academic, athletic, personal, familial. We got out alive, and we are all the wiser for our troubles. However, seniors, we did not get through these troubles alone. Throughout the 13 years of our education, we have constantly been encouraged and pushed by our teachers, family, and friends who showed us how to climb back up when we hit rock bottom, picked us up when we fell, provided a comfortable place to eat lunch when the cafeteria was too much for us, giving us a place to be when we don't want to be anywhere else, provided a home, and often served as a second, third, or even fourth parent. As a representative of the senior class, I thank you for taking care of us and giving us a safety net. On a more personal level, thank you, Mom, for always being there for me. You showed me what the words strong, caring, stress, and love really mean. Thank you for being my rock. Thank you for showing me that the world is not always the worst place to be. Thank you for proving to me that if the end of the road is hard, then it is not truly the end. And Dad, thank you for showing me how to laugh myself out of even the worst situations. Bad jokes all day. We, the class of 2018, stand at the starting line of a new marathon. While this sounds like a horrible idea to most, though possibly entertaining to a few, it is something that we must face in order to reach a better future. Just like a race, you have to start when the gun goes off. While some of us may sprint ahead and start strong, others pace themselves so it feels easier. While some of us take it at an even slower pace, and a few of us don't start at all, as you proceed farther into the race, you face challenges. Whether it be a gentle slope or a mountain like Buckley Street, you must face these monstrous things in order to finish. However, hills aren't the only thing you face. There will always be those random potholes in the road that seem there just to ruin your day, and possibly your ankle. You learn quickly to avoid them, and people like them. In order to truly overcome these obstacles, you have to learn to look for the high ground in everything, and the course itself, obviously. Now, I don't just speak to you about this inhumane thing called a marathon and running and exercise to immediately turn you off to the idea of running and my speech. I tell you this in hope that you take the idea of learning from past mistakes and push yourself to overcome the obstacles and pain for the sake of reaching your career and personal goals. We are going into a harsh world where people fight and dispute over things as small as shoes and hair, and of course larger topics as ethnicity, country of origin, and religion. I implore you to seek and encourage equality around you wherever you go. Graduates, we may be approaching the final moments as high schoolers, but we stand at the starting line of our future. I wish you all the best of luck, and thank you for honoring me with a chance of being your president. Good luck, class of 2018.
Next for our musical selection by our high school band. Yep. First mistake I made in 13 years here. First one I'll admit to. All right, our salutatorian, Olivia Rissette.
Welcome, family, friends, administration, faculty, the Board of Education, superintendents, and my fellow classmates to the moment we've all been waiting for, my monologue. I was initially really nervous about speaking in front of all of you, but one of my younger brothers thoughtfully reassured me that no one would be listening to me anyway, that they'd all be waiting to hear what Jordan had to say. The other one, his congratulatory words were something like, "Salutatorian, that means you're the first loser, right?" Now that I think about it, I'm not sure why I didn't use those two as the greatest hardship I've overcome for my college essay. I know their teasing comes from watching me work so hard for the past 4 years to get here, but it wasn't all work. The past 4 years have been so much fun, a statement which in itself probably makes me a big enough geek to be the valedictorian, so I'm not really sure what happened there. Regardless, I've earned the opportunity and privilege to stand before this podium and have all of you listen to me, or pretend to. So of course, I did what any top student would and went to Google to figure out what I should say. After listening to speech after speech of salutatorians talking about themselves, I decided that what all of you would enjoy the most would be a 50-minute PowerPoint presentation chronicling every milestone reached in my life. You're gonna love the part where I ate peas for the first time. Okay, kidding aside, despite being really good at making everything about me, I'd like to take this time to extend my gratitude to my classmates and to recognize, and I quote, "the greatest class to ever walk the halls of LCS, the graduating class of 2018. Thank you, Fuentes." So graduates, what sets us apart? I believe it is our achievements, our involvement, and our character. Academically, this class is graduating 106 students with final GPAs over 90, with our top 10 students earning greater than a 97.79, and separated by hundredths of a point. Needless to say, I held on to salutatorian by the skin of my teeth. Our graduates have been admitted to such prestigious schools as University of Binghamton, SUNY Stony Brook, University of Rochester, and RIT. We will represent Liberty as far south as University of Miami, as far west as Oregon State, and even in America's heartland. Go Bucks. We led school clubs like Science Olympiad to earn the title of Best Small School Division C. Under senior leadership, our boys and girls athletic teams have found success qualifying at the sectional or state level in football, cross country, soccer, basketball, skiing, tennis, softball, and track. Particularly impressive is the number of athletes that represent Liberty in multiple year-round sports. Attend any of our music department's concerts and you will be entertained by musicians who have participated in the most prestigious music groups in the county and state festivals. Liberty Performing Arts not only consistently delivers quality musical theater, but outdid themselves this year in their recruitment of new and undiscovered talent who stepped up to make Hairspray a great success. The National Art Honor Society has created a visual phenomenon with artwork from individuals that are displayed down Main Street at Liberty. This class's talent has both breadth and depth. Knowing so many of them personally, I can assure you that the future is in good hands. So, what of our character? I tried to come up with a group of adjectives that best describes us as a class. To start, our class is responsible. I know this because the only event we won in freshman year Color Wars was the hallway cleanup. We are resilient. If you remember as I do, we overcame the double regents in sophomore year simply because we were the guinea pig class. We are resourceful. Think back to our success finding parking junior year despite knowing that we weren't allowed to park on school grounds. As seniors, we were tolerant. We had no parking for half of our senior year, no furniture in senior lounge, our athletic fields were sinking into the earth, and we almost had no prom decorations. Perhaps most importantly, we are selfless, accumulating over 1,030 volunteer hours as a class. Impressed yet? I have yet to tell you what this class has that is most special. Today and going forward, we have each other. We are forever connected by our experiences here at Liberty Central School District. Whether you are excited to leave or reluctant to go, we've all impacted each other on this journey and will forever have memories to bind us. I couldn't have asked for a better group of classmates or a better school experience. Thank you. An American Elegy is, above all, an expression of hope. It was composed in memory of those who lost their lives at Columbine High School on April 20th, 1999, and to honor the survivors. It is offered as a tribute to their great strength and courage in the face of a terrible tragedy. I hope the work can also serve as one reminder of how fragile and precious life is and how intimately connected we all are as human beings.
Next, our valedictorian, Jordan Russo.
Welcome, parents, faculty, administration, community members, and most of all, graduates of the Liberty Class of 2018. It is my pleasure to speak to you on this special occasion. While I could go back and review the last 4 years, I will instead focus on the future. Wherever talent, time, and fortune take us, we must ensure the word success is associated with our endeavors. We, as a group of individuals, as well as a community, must aspire to enhance our futures and lead as examples to those who will follow in our footsteps. We must be tomorrow's positive images. Our actions must make a statement and provide a clear message, one that says, despite whatever diversity and cultural background we hold, we can unite in success, achieve greatness, and reach our dreams together. To grow as individuals, we must be willing to work diligently, emphasizing the desire to understand how far we can climb towards our goals. Being indifferent to what we learn inevitably leads to failure, which is why passion and an unwavering drive to do what is right is essential. With so much more in store for our lives, this will be the foundation that anchors the future ahead. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, faith is taking the first step, even when you can't see the whole staircase. And with that, I ask you not to let fear discourage you from striving. Fear is a temperament used instinctively in stress, which is why submitting to it can only repress latent potential. Let us leave a legacy others will be proud to recall and follow. In the fall, each of us will start again in a new place that will test what we have learned from our experiences together. When we go our separate ways, life may appear strenuous, with obstacles from every direction, standing as tall as mountains. Under that much pressure, it is understandable why so many people cave under their emotions and forget what they learned. What I would like you to remember is, do not panic. By keeping a calm and collected mind, you recognize that you can address any question or problem with the full capabilities of cognitive thinking. Additionally, by establishing short-term goals and seeking help from friends, parents, and teachers and others who once walked in your footsteps, you'll get a guide to walking each step towards the tomorrow we all share. Class of 2018, I bestow upon you the chance to make a positive difference in the world and have people remember your honorable accomplishments. I hope you continue to envision this school as the home that nurtured your success. I want to assure you that no matter how far we spread out in these upcoming years, we are united in our experience and achievement. Wherever you plan on planting your stake in the future, know that society counts on you. Your demonstration of excellence and achievement to this point should never be overlooked, but it also should not be your pinnacle. Take pride in what your hard work becomes. With that in mind, one cannot win by playing defense alone. You must be willing to attack the future, fight relentlessly, and maintain control to secure your place in life. In a world that is growing and changing with technology and innovation, we must be ready to adapt to anything, with some of us going off to continue our education, while others joining the military or workforce. I cheerfully wish you all a future that will be enriched with prosperity. Good luck, class of 2018. May you succeed in all your endeavors. Thank you.
Good morning, Superintendent Napolitano, Board of Education members, Assistant Superintendent Tornatori, Ms. Davis, Ms. Che, parents, friends, relatives, ladies and gentlemen, and to the class of 2018, congratulations. Graduations are wonderful. Everyone sitting here today shares the happiness of this event. There's no greater feeling of success, of accomplishment, and completion. You would think that we would have become used to graduations by now. The fact is that everyone is different, and every one of you, as an individual, means something different to us. Today is unique and special for us all, and we stand here with immense pride at the stage you have reached in your lives. Today, many of you may be wondering how your lives will turn out. It's fine to wonder, but it's important to take action. Your future is not something that will just happen. It is up to you to create it and work for it. As author E.O. Wilson says, you are capable of more than you know. Choose a goal that seems right for you and strive to be the best, however hard the path. Aim high, behave honorably, prepare to be alone at times, and to endure failure. Persist. The world needs all that you can give. You can't do it alone. You need friends and family to support you. I hope that all of you have fond memories of Liberty Central School District and all the educators who have taught you throughout the years here. I'd like to recognize the educators who are retiring. Ms. Debbie Powlett, Ms. Melinda Wegener, Ms. Kathy Wilhelm, Ms. Sharon Fogelman, and Ms. Kay Kotowski. I too will be retiring, but today it's about the graduates. Thank you all so much. Today I want to talk about success. I have reflected on the school year and my career. I began to reflect on my failures and successes. Learning from my failures led to my successes. Therefore, never be fearful of failure, or failure will rule your lives. Instead of fearing failure, learn from it and you will be better for it. Never give up. Try your hardest. Then I started thinking about the actions that led to my success. I think the following quote from soccer superstar Pele sums it up best. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love what you are doing or learning to do. This quote applies a great deal to all the successes celebrated here today. Today, we are thinking about all the academic successes, the highest GPAs of the top 10 in 13 years, the highest graduation rate in 13 years, the academic Block L, the athletic Block L, scholar athletes, NISMA awards, art awards, and all the individual academic achievements that led to today's diploma. All of these academic achievements did not happen by accident. It took hard work, perseverance, and sacrifice. Shiv Kara stated this about success. Your positive action combined with positive thinking results in success. When I read this quote, I thought about all the individual and team athletic successes we have experienced. I think about Color Wars. Color Wars is one of the best examples of success because everyone is so positive and focused on doing their best in supporting everyone to achieve a goal. Positive actions and positive thinking do lead to success. Combine that with hard work and you're on the road. I wish everyone here much success in the future. I'm sure that the future is in capable hands based on the amount of hardworking and dedicated young women and men in this graduating class. The vast majority of these graduates strove to work to their highest potential. They aimed high and achieved their goals, and many surpassed them. As American author H. Jackson Brown Jr. said, "The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. Make it a great life or not, the choice is yours." Congratulations. Next, remarks from our superintendent.
Good morning, and welcome to the graduation ceremonies of the class of 2018. This year, I met with Mrs. Davies and Mr. Fleck's senior English classes. I explained to the seniors that I wanted today's speech to reflect their words of Liberty Pride. I have had the pleasure of reading their papers and have extracted phrases to reflect each letter of the word pride. Let me begin. P is for perseverance, being positive, and pride. When a situation gets tough, you gather the strength to push through it. It was the first day of kindergarten, and I was nervously rehearsing the common phrases of, "I need to go to the bathroom," and "I don't feel good." The reason? I was the first person in my family to attend grade school in the United States, and my first language was Spanish. Getting good grades for hard work I put into it made my school career a fun experience. School has taught me many skills that will allow me to be a better person in a career. My great-grandpa was born 100 years ago, before me. Liberty made my great-grandpa the way he was, and the same goes for my grandpa, my mother, and me. This is evident as you walk next to the cafeteria where all graduating class pictures are displayed. R is for reliability and upholding your commitment. As a middle school student, I learned what it meant to be a Liberty Indian. I started playing soccer for Liberty in 7th grade. I will never regret that red uniform and running across the field with my huge jersey on. Everyone has an impact. It is that impact that incites change in another's life. What I wish to be known for is being reliable, honest, trustworthy, and a kind-natured individual. During freshman year, we had color wars. When we showed up with the decorations, we were a mess. This prompted me to make insane amounts of decorations every year to ensure that this did not happen again, even though everyone still believes it's my mom who makes them. I is for integrity, to have morals, and to respect not only yourself, but others as well. I have learned important lessons that will stick with me as I get older, such as a good work ethic and keeping positive attitude. Working hard to achieve success is one of the best things to accomplish in life. My high school experience was great. High school turned me into a man. With all the responsibilities I had in order for me to come this far, I am not looking at the past, but rather towards the future. With every start of the new season comes an end. Turning in your jersey for the last time is a sentimental journey. Though you probably think about stealing it, you hand it in anyway. D is for dedication, to put in your effort and realize from here there is always a way up. School has taught me that if I don't suffer, you won't succeed. Freshman year was crazy. I remember my first day of class and getting lost to every class, and the teachers asking me, "Why are you late?" It was also my first time taking Regents classes and the exams, and boy, was it intense. What's important in my eyes is that through high school, you were able to obtain a handful of friends that you become extremely close with. Friendship has a great impact on how your high school career goes. You need friends to talk to when you're down and laugh with when you're happy. E. E is for everyone. No matter your skin color, appearance, or religion, everyone gets to feel that they are part of Liberty. We had some really interesting and fun field trips. I remember Kelder's Farms and really enjoyed strawberry picking. Moving to Liberty has changed me for the better. I am happier, have more good friends, and feel as if I can do anything. I have found my passion at Liberty. For me, I never imagined in my wildest dreams that I would ever think about pursuing a career in academia, let alone becoming a teacher. This speaks to the teachers that worked with us tirelessly to draw out the potential in everyone. The words that I have collected from our seniors portray our Liberty Indians with Liberty pride. To our students who have lost loved ones, they are smiling down upon you today with the same Liberty pride that you all exhibit. It is with Liberty pride that I thank you, the seniors, for allowing me this opportunity of incorporating your thoughts into this speech. This is a speech for you, and hopefully, as I told you when I met with you in your classes, you'll remember this from years from now. You have wonderful memories that I've been able to incorporate in this. I wish you a life and everything that it has to offer. Congratulations with Liberty Pride to the class of 2018.
Next, we'll have remarks from our Board of Education Vice President.
I do have to say, Ms. Napolitano, he really did make all of the decorations. Everybody keeps thinking it was me. Thank you to our board president, John Nichols, for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today. I wanted to deliver this speech because just like all of you, I've waited 18 years for this day. First and foremost, today, I am the proud mom of Seth Mason. And just like myself, this room is filled with parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, and extended friends and family who have counted down the years, the months, and finally the days to this significant moment. That's what I want to emphasize this morning. You are part of something bigger. In the words of John Donne, a poet, no man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of a continent, a part of the main. This is truly made visible on days like today. Your continent, your main, for the last 13 years have been the people in this room. Your support system, these classmates, the school, and this community. Each experience, each interaction each relationship forged has woven a thread in the fabric that is liberty. I look at all of you today and I see past your red and white caps and gowns. I remember before the football and basketball accolades and think of the boy who was the best reader in Mrs. Turbush's class and got to narrate the class skit. I am overjoyed for the young man headed off to the University of Miami, but remember the little boy excited for his first sleepover at my house. I think of costumes I've sewn for so many of you that started out when you were scraggly junior high students and ended as you became adults. And that is why there are wistful stares and tears today. Memories abound. A bowling party at the old Liberty Lanes, fourth grade gingerbread houses decorated with inordinate amounts of candy, the matching shark shorts and soapbox derby car, the color war hallways with swimming pool UFOs and the tissue paper truffula trees, individual threads woven into a fabric. There is an amazing, today you enter this chapter of your story and you begin to write the next. Each one of you will go your own way. Never again will all of you be in the same room. There are those of you who are excited to leave our town. You should be. There is an amazing world to explore and learn from. Go, explore, learn, grow, and don't forget to do good things for others along the way. But no matter how far you travel, may you always remember the fact that you are the fabric from which you are cut, that strong, resilient, beautiful cloth that is liberty. I sat in those seats 23 years ago. I remember wanting to leave Liberty and never look back. My path took me to 3 different cities, and then one baby boy made me realize there was no place like home. There is something wonderful about this town that has formed a piece of who each of us are, the common history it gives you. Seth got to have teachers that not only I had, but his grandfather. Do you remember Mr. Schulte? I can remember Mr. Bradley and Ms. Fuentes playing tuba and baritone together in band, and Mrs. Roth Deal in her cheerleading uniform. But just as there are those who decided to make their lives in Liberty, there are those who went out into the world and found new places to call home. My friends from Liberty High School have success stories like General Counsel for Gap and Wish, the Chief of Staff of the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, and the Executive Director of the Cornell Institute of Public Affairs. For the first time in decades, Sullivan County has an optimism, boasting the largest drops in unemployment in the state with the exciting new projects beyond just the new Resorts World Catskills, like the Yo One Center and the large-scale expansion of the Center for Discovery. My hope is that this rejuvenation continues, that businesses thrive, that coming home and using your skills and talents become viable options for you. No matter where life takes you, my wish for you is this: that you truly have taken to heart the mural you walk by every day as you entered the doors of Liberty High School. Find the wings that will take you where you want to go. Remember your roots on your journey. Seth Mason in the class of 2018, you are a part of us, and we are very proud. Now go and do good in the world. Congratulations.
Time to award the diplomas.
Olivia Bryn Reset. Mercado. Monica Ponce. Jeremy Lieberman. Burns. Jennifer Noel Lopez. Keljin Che. Gabriella Nolan. Angelina Font. Michael Fritz. Isaac Ayala. Ali Arpino. James Berger. Ariana Auclair. Isaiah Barbados Scott. Hope Bloat. Jose Bayron. Victoria Cohen. Christopher Bitchman. Brandy Crespo. Stephen Clark. Jayanne DeSimone. Ian Kenneth Cody. Maria D. Tamayo. Avon Cooper. Hunter Dow. Kair Cooper. Alba Gomez Cruz. Frankie DeVito. Magdalena E. Gonzalez. Shane Davis. Samantha Ann Hemian. Jenny Martinez. Daquan Cadet. Martin Decker Jr. Jessica Hoteling. Seth DeRocher. Brianna Jackson. Malik Diaz. Stephanie Crum. Colin Neitzel. Susan Allison Curley. Elvis Fuentes Paz. Marie Lyons. Eric Fuente Puerto. Elizabeth Maldonado. Carter Harmon. Anna Marquez Navarro. Tyler Hemian. Stephen Herbert. Christina Martinez. Vincent Intranuvo. Miranda McGrath. Terrence Jackson. Rebecca Milnicki. Bryce James. Kai Mitchell. Isaiah Keaveney. Caroline Montero. Alcibadias Jr. Laura Valero. Chelsea Morgan. Bernie Luna Guzman. Laurel Yvonne Otero. Jeremy Mann. Priya Patel. Jeremiah Almo. Savannah Perry Baum. Andrew Ortiz Vega. Jessica Ramirez Flores. Jeet Patel. Ashley Rizzitano. Assis Patel. Kayla Rabano. Roy Penn Cosentino Jr. Erica Sagbe Shunga. Christopher Ramirez. Sylvia Santos. Luis Angel Romero. Celia Ortiz. Andrew Jeremy Russell. Dara Schiff. Jonathan Scammahorn. Harley Sennett. Earl Schoonmaker II. Julita Shea. Deshaun Steele. Lindsay Siegel. Ted Elijah Torres. Heather Stein. Morgan Van Kuren. Katarina Van Name. Raven Willis. Jonathan Wilson. Charlie Yon.
Congratulations, everyone. In New York State, the chief officer certifies the graduating class. It gives me great pleasure to certify that all of these students here today have met all of the requirements to earn their high school diploma. Congratulations. After you do that, tell them to remain standing for the reception. Okay?
All right, seniors, hold your tassels. Before I have you shift your tassels over today, we have someone else who is graduating with us. Mr. Strassman, you have supported this class and this school for a certain amazing number of years. You have led this school to great and unimaginable heights, and you have pushed this school to better places. So, and yes, you do have to sign your own diploma. So, this is for you, and a huge thank you from the class of 2018. We all signed it for you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. What do you want me to have them think? We're good? Okay.
Please remain standing for the recessional and allow the graduates out first.